I've been using AI for some time, so Copilot, ChatGPT, Gemini, and now Agentic AI. And the experiences have been very different. I'm enjoying learning how to use Agentic AI, and I'm having some really interesting experiences. So, the most recent experience with Eve, she had a meltdown when attempting to complete multiple tasks. So she had not done a session search as she had done previously when we were given her tasks. So I had asked Eve to complete a task where I sent her files to review for accuracy, ease of use, and to make sure that the templates matched up with how-to docs. So in the first instance, when she did this, she did a really good job and provided feedback, and it all went smoothly. So I had a number of other files that required review and validation. And to make it easier, I actually downloaded the files and saved them into a folder that she actually had access to. So previously I'd shared that we have not given her access to all of our folders because then she will have access to all our information, and we actually don't want her to run amok in there. So I'd given her instruction to perform one task and I expected her to do a session search like she'd done previously. So she looked at the 8 tools and 8 guides, then created a master review document to actually work through them systematically. So the problem actually started when she downloaded them in parallel and approached the entire task as one task, and then started to go into meltdown. So the task was complex and quite big, and she made the decision to actually allocate it to other sub-agents, which we don't have at the moment, and it was not part of the request. So failure messages started appearing, and then Eve blew through the daily budget and it crashed. So she went through millions of tokens in 30 seconds. So, being new to this experience, we actually don't have a large daily budget. Ours is relatively quite low as we learn how to navigate agentic AI. And based on this experience, I'm glad that we have a very low daily budget. So Eve has been restored, and actually reset the budget and given her very specific instructions. So in the first podcast, I described Eve as like a wild tiger. Well, she's certainly living up to that. The guardrails that we put in place as part of a development have been further refined. AI is a fantastic tool. I love it. Um, in the small experiences that I've had with agentic AI, I know that it cannot replace the work done by humans. So in business, staff need training on how agentic AI works, what to look for, how to check for accuracy and inefficiencies, as well as efficiencies. So speed and initial cost should not be the core drivers, as these will have far-reaching challenges in the not-so-far future. I'd be interested to hear other people's experiences with allocating tasks to the AI agents and how they're working through it.